Hello, welcome to Smith & Smith Xbox World of Tanks, and today doing a quick review of the Cruncher. It's the Tier 8 medium mercenary tank. One of the longest grinds I did for one of these mercenaries, and yeah, flying into my numbers here just to take a quick look, and pretty average for me. I think 52% is sort of the average win rate I have across World of Tanks, and so yeah, pretty average tank for me from that standpoint. And got one barrel mark on it, and played quite a few games in this, not too bad. So you can see here everything's supposed to be Tier 8. The gun is kind of like borrowed from the Tier 7 Tiger one, slightly modified version of that probably. And so you'd think at Tier 8 that gun wouldn't really get it done, but I haven't had too many issues with it, to be honest. I haven't needed to fire too many premium rounds, and it seems to hold up okay. Turret armor, God, when I was doing this I was like, really, is it really this bad? But you know, this tank's a weird one. You know, it does nothing looks all that great on it. Speed's kind of okay. Camo value's like okay. Guns kind of shouldn't be as good as it seems to be. Rate of fire's alright, but actually plays pretty good. I'll be honest. I probably enjoy playing this more than any of the mercenaries. I'm kind of glad I did the run on this thing. So again, engine's alright. Gun, it's alright. It's not amazing. Accuracy's decent. Aim time, yeah. But yeah, tracks are alright on it, I'll be honest. Turret, terrible in terms of armor. Ammo, decent. Got a pretty good crew in it. They always have a couple skills on these things, and I've played enough games where I've got a few skills on this thing. But yeah, it plays a lot better than it, you know, the raw numbers. If you're looking at this, you're thinking, gosh, that's pretty average medium, especially at Tier 8. Armor, I mean, wow. Actually, the frontal armor there is the best, but even that's just not going to stop anything, and that's just woeful. Back in size and turret. I was thinking if I see one of these things, I'm going to fire like high explosive at the turret, because it's so thin. It's shocking. But like I said, it does bounce shots though. I don't know, people are just aiming at you wrong or something. Maybe they're catching that corner of the tracks or something, but it plays a lot better than it should do. So I've enjoyed playing with it, and I probably just didn't help me actually looking at the numbers. I should have just carried on playing and not looked at the numbers. But I've had some cracking games in this thing. Just enjoy it. Just get around. I like the sort of faster mediums with a good gun on it, and so I guess it sort of suits me. Maybe some people won't love it as much as I do, but so I think when I was doing this, I was like, wow, I don't have enough premium shells in this thing. Anyway, so I put a camo net, coated optics, and the gun rammer on it. That's sort of standard medium tank thing for me, really. You want to try to stay a little bit snipery at distance if you can in this thing, obviously, because you ain't gonna win nothing in a straight up slugfest. So if you can add stealthiness to your tank, we're set pretty good. So got a couple of games here. Fisherman's Bay, this one. Pretty close game, 3-3. Taking up this position up here on this little rock. And just letting things pan out here. I think we lost the town, so I'm waiting for people to come across. This guy parks up so I can shoot him. It's rather nice of him. And yeah, there is an artillery, so I think I'm a bit concerned. This rock's quite nice and big. I'm just trying to lose the camo spot. This fella's gonna come and have a go. Fortunately, he's focused on that guy. And go. sort of lucky there. When you're trying to shoot, dodge artillery, and dodge everything else, it's rockabye baby up here. Alright. It's still probably not a good idea to hang around because the artillery sort of knows where you're going to be, right? Even if you can't see you. So I think eventually I decide to back up a bit. Or get out of there. Alright, so we're winning now. So I want to get some more damage in. Start driving that way and then suddenly decide that there's probably more action this way. So yeah, this thing does move around. So you know, in terms of mobility, I think I'll change my statement on that. It's actually quite a bit better than I was saying. It was average. It's got really good mobility actually. Alright, so yeah, decided to sort of drive across the field there and then decided not to. So I guess that's reasonably good gameplay. Just because you make a decision doesn't mean you have to stick with it if it's a bad one, eh? Alright, but I am getting spotted, so obviously E-range with that extra, those coated optics, that extra 10%. I'm certainly spotting some people. Getting some assists. And now I do decide that eventually I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna win the game, get some more damage in or do something. So I just decided to YOLO in. Just great idea with like 400 hit points, right? but hey. Feeling like I had a decent game, so I wanted to go and finish it off and hopefully I can avoid a couple shots here. Sure where that one went. Oh, that guy missed. Getting the assist points. And he's gonna kill me, is he? No. So yeah, this thing, yes, I think it gets around rather nicely. And so I think that's probably the best thing about it. It's almost like a Cromwell. Speed-wise, I'd say. And handy at the end of a game like this when I'm chased down a few people, like the arty or whatever it might be. And yeah, covering some nice ground. So that would be a plus point for this tank, for sure. And you can also YOLO yourself into trouble, which done that a few times. Trying to figure out where this guy is. Oh, hello. Don't know where that one went. Oh, he missed. And I decided to ram him. And kill myself. But I got the damage. And I got the arty. So yeah, not a bad old game there. Was about 2,500 damage or so. Can't complain of going the old big top contract there, which I completed not that long ago. Yeah, 2,300, 5 kills, 1,200 assists. Good enough for a 1. Top of the team, but yeah. I kind of like that game though, just because you can see the sort of mobility, you can rock back and forward, gun's good enough to get some shots on the move. So, alright, a little bit of a different game here. I was hanging out at the side of the map there, getting some side shots in and spotting some targets. I decided we're losing the game here. Was it 9-6? So I think my idea here is to go sit on the base. Probably not going to take the base, but maybe I distract some of their guys' attention, because it looks like we're about to lose and they're going to take our base. So, you know, sometimes I think that's a good strategy, just to concentrate some minds on their team and spread them out a bit. Maybe that helps us win or gives us a chance or does something. Or maybe this guy would help me out. We might take the base, but he doesn't seems a reluctant hero right now. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here for a bit, and like I said, do really like this tank, even though other than the speed, the statistics aren't phenomenal. Kind of looks funky too, but it's not one of the worst looking mercenaries. This is a hell of a grind, this thing. Took me a good 30 or 40 days, and I think they give you a decent amount of time to do it, but it is tough. I remember if you got to get fires or certain metals. Alright, so this is a Tiger 2, I think it is. Which, I'm thinking if he was bounce that one. Not feeling good about this right now, even though I got a lot of hit points. He's full health. I have not penned him yet. I've just done some damage. So this shouldn't work out very well, should it? Me versus a Tiger 2. So far it ain't really working out, is it? I decided to try and circle strafe him. I hope he misses a couple shots. He bounced me, I bounced him. And I don't know what he's doing now. Looks like he just, I don't know if his turret rings had a whack or he's just having a torrid game here, but goes for the face hug. I'm able to pen him, and I think I can out reload this guy. But I think he bounced one there. I swear I should have been dead. No idea how I'm not dead. Alright, so now they're taking our base. Game's gone down. We're 3-2 down. I don't have a lot of time to get back to the base, and I gotta deal with this other guy too. Make him think I'm going that way. Oldest trick in the book. Don't know if he'll fall for it, but I haven't got a lot of time to muck about. Oh no, this thing shooting on the move seems like maybe I gotta get that skill or something, because it's not working out very well. Alright. Oh, I bounced the frickin' tank destroyer. Somehow I deal with that guy. Well, fortune favors the brave, or I don't know. I got a little bit lucky in this game, I'll be honest, but hey. Goes around, comes around. So my guy here has got back to the base and helping out a bit. 2v1. He's not looking at me, I guess. I'm try not to die here, and he's not looking at me. Got one into him. Now is he gonna look at me? He's not. Mercy roll. Now he's looking at me. But again, standard rounds, not a problem. So yeah, that was a good one. That was a bit of a carry on that one, I think, or whatever you might say. Bit of luck, bit of this and that. But yeah, it's not a decent fun tank to play. I've played that more than any, especially when I've been grinding out some of these mercenary tanks. I've been quite happy to jump in this. 4k damage, and in this game, so I wasn't too bad at all. Still only good enough for a 1. I think I have mastered it. But anyway, thanks for watching. Decent enough. Big old thing there. Take care. See you next time. Smith & Smith Xbox World of Tanks.